The Tennessee Department of Education says students across the state had the highest average ACT composite score ever. The average score, 20.2. That effort from 2018 grad sets a new standard for the state, and it moves Tennessee closer to its goal of bringing the average composite score to 21 by the year 2020. In Knox County, ACT scores averaged 21.4, and Superintendent Bob Thomas says it comes after a push to update lesson plans.
The curriculum is a little more demanding, and the standards within the curriculum line up with the ACT. So I know there's been an effort to make sure that the instruction we're providing is meeting those standards. So we'll continue to do more.
Knox County schools ranked among the top 15 school districts in the state for ACT scores. Two other districts have top scores. Oak Ridge averages 23.3 and Maryville is higher at 24.4.